addition to the Steelers to trade just confirmed Joe Schobert, originally drafted by the Browns, acquired today from Jacksonville.
All right, Joe, it has been a very short period of time since you have joined the Steelers. What have you learned so far about this team and the defense as you prepare for what will be your first preseason game this year?
Yeah, like you said, it's been a whirlwind. The biggest thing I've learned is the schematics of the defense. But coming in with the guys, having a lot of veteran presence and veteran leadership on the defensive side of the ball especially, just getting into practice, being able to communicate with them. It's been learning trial by fire, but they've been very good, and their communication has really helped me along these first 3 practices I've had, getting my feet wet and jumping in.
So did you know Coach was going to throw you in with the ones that first day to get your feet wet?
Yeah, I mean, they were very upfront from the second I got here on the plan and what they were wanting me to do for this week leading up to the game against Detroit. So I knew that was going to be the situation. I knew I was just going to have to get a lot of studying done and be able to get out on the field and get the reps in so I can, like I said, communicate, get all that stuff done, because there's a lot of pre-snap, post-snap communication in this defense, and there's a lot of guys to talk to and communicate with. And I just got to get reps at it.
Who's been helping you the most get prepared for the Lions game?
Well, I've had a lot of meetings with Coach Butler, the defensive coordinator, a lot of individual meetings with him, getting installation in. Devin and Robert have been great. Just when I have questions on the field, Coach Jerry's been a good sounding board. Every time I come off the field, if I have questions, I can just ask, and he's been very good at teaching me on the fly in practice on what my rules and what my responsibilities are on certain plays that we had just ran. So I think all those guys, and then everybody on the defense when I'm out there, safeties and defensive linemen, they've played in the system for a long time, are doing a great job of leading me along.
Can you take us back to Wisconsin and just your history with the Watt family, obviously specifically TJ and Derek, who are now your teammates?
Yeah, I mean, I grew up in the next town over from them, Waukesha to Pewaukee. We never played in high school because they were a smaller school than mine, but knew of them because they were doing good things at Pewaukee, and then went on to play at Wisconsin. Derek was a year older than me, and TJ was a year younger than me. Ended up playing the same position as TJ my senior year when we flipped from offense to defense. And I like to tell people he was my backup, but he was just really learning the ropes. And I like to say I taught him everything he knows, but I think he's had other really good teachers in his life, obviously, with JJ and getting here, and he's taken those teachings and transformed it to another level that I never achieved at outside linebacker. So I think he's doing well for himself.
Is it nice having them just on a personal level? You were thrown into a new city, a new team, to just have people that you already know?
Yeah, whenever you get into a new situation, it's always nice to be able to lean on somebody that you've had experiences with in the past and played with and went to college with. So they've been a huge resource. As soon as I got traded, I was texting both of them, trying to figure out what to do. And Derek, his wife Gabriella, have been really helpful with my wife Megan on getting things situated, getting references, just whether it's to live, places to eat, the Steelers organization, what to expect. So it's been good.
We're excited about having him. Productivity, when I think of Joe, man. He needs no endorsement from me. We're familiar with him, former AFC North guy, been highly productive in every circumstances that he's been in. He's a sideline-to-sideline tackler. He's good in coverage. He has coverage production in terms of interceptions. He has sack production. He plays a well-rounded game, and so we're excited about infusing him into what we do.
What did you know about Coach just from when you played with the Browns, even Jacksonville? You've obviously faced the Steelers then as well, in terms of what kind of coach he is and what to expect when you got traded here.
Yeah, I mean, has a very good reputation around the league, and I just knew with personal interactions with him, just playing against him twice a year for my first 4 seasons and at the Pro Bowl, the kind of guy he is. A genuine coach who cares about his players. He expects a lot out of you, but he expects a lot out of himself as well. He's a great leader. He takes charge of the team, and he asks realistic expectations, and he asks you to get the job done and the things that he knows you can do. So it's been a privilege to be able to join this organization and play under a coach like him.
In terms of the green dot, I know a lot has been made about it, but what goes into that role? Obviously, it's the defensive quarterback, but in terms of being prepared to do that in a different team, a different scheme.
Yeah, I mean, it's all communication. If you have the green dot on defense or offense, you're the the coaches link on the field. You got the call, you have to make sure everybody gets set, you have to make sure everybody gets the call so everybody can be on the same page. So it's just, I mean, I've had it my whole career since playing linebacker. Kind of just a comfort thing once you are able to do it a couple of seasons in the NFL. It's just something that, I mean, it can add stress if you're not used to it, but for me, I personally like to hear the call first so I know exactly what my job's going to be before I tell everybody else.
All right, thanks so much, Joe. Appreciate your time.
You got it. Thank you.